No matter how old you are, you have experienced this feeling about life. The feeling that time passes, and passes quickly. Days blend into weeks, and weeks turn into months. That's why it's so important to be aware of the present moment. More and more people are discovering that living a simple life helps them deal with life's challenges. When you have more mental space, you can respond to situations more clearly. There are also moments that require intensity and total focus. The difference is that you choose when to speed up and when to slow down, instead of always going at the same speed. Today, we're going to talk about concrete actions you can take to create a more intentional life. Prioritize self-care. Self-care is more than just occasionally relaxing. It's about creating morning or evening routines that help you feel your best. Try spending a few minutes breathing deeply, doing some stretches, or just sitting quietly for a few moments every morning before you pick up your phone. This will give you a positive outlook for the rest of the day. Try intentional movements too. Take a slow walk, do yoga, or try any other kind of physical activity that helps you connect with your body. These moments help you stay present, even when things are busy. And be kind to yourself, especially when things are hard. Treat yourself with the same kindness you would show a close friend. When things get intense, remember that you are doing the best you can with the resources you have. Take a social media detox. Our cell phones have taught us to always want everything right away. We order food, and it arrives in 30 minutes. We buy something and receive it the next day. This speed changes what we expect from everything in life, including our own well-being. Try making specific times when you don't use any devices. It could be the first hour of the morning or the 2 hours before bed. Start with 30 minutes. The goal is to learn to enjoy moments of stillness, which are actually moments when your mind can process and rest. You may feel uncomfortable at first, but you will get used to it. We are addicted to constant stimulation. But over time, these moments of stillness become very important. Stop multitasking. We often know that multitasking doesn't work, yet we still try to do everything at once. It's always better to do one thing well than to do several things poorly. When you are eating, just eat. When you're working, focus on that. When you talk to someone, be fully there. If you pay attention on purpose, you'll be much more focused. You will find that you can get things done more quickly when you focus all your energy on them. First, think about the times when you find it hard to focus. Pick one of these habits and focus on just that. It is normal to feel resistant at first. Our brains have learned to always look for different sensations. Cultivate mindful moments. Choose one simple activity in your day to do with full attention. No multitasking, no background noise. It doesn't have to be anything special. It could be folding laundry, washing the dishes, or even open your window after work. The point is to notice what's happening as you do it. How your hands move, the weight of the objects, the small routines you usually rush through. You're not trying to make it meaningful. You're just practicing being present, even for a minute. These rituals help you to focus on the present, especially when your mind starts to wander. You might think, this is just another way of saying, stop multitasking. But there's a subtle difference. Stopping multitasking is about doing one thing at a time to be more focused and effective. Mindful moments, on the other hand, are less about productivity and more about awareness. Practice body awareness. Exercise in ways that require your full attention. Yoga, nature walks, swimming. These are activities that require you to be physically present and aware of your body's sensations, while also coordinating your breathing and movements. Conscious movement helps you understand your body better. The connection between the mind and body that you make during these practices can also help you in other areas of your life. You'll spot signs of tension or stress earlier. You'll be able to regulate your emotions better, and you'll develop a more harmonious relationship with your body. Take care of the place you live. If your space is disorganized, it will be hard to focus. Keep surfaces clear and organized. Have a specific place for everything and regularly get rid of what you no longer need. Make an environment that will help you feel at peace. Where you live affects how you feel. Start with small areas, like your desk or nightstand. When our space is tidy, it has a positive effect on our minds. This creates a positive cycle where external clarity feeds internal clarity. This way of life came about as a natural response to the fast-paced, unsustainable modern world. People started realizing that having more time to process experiences leads to greater satisfaction and well-being. Being simple lets you see more than you did before. Living more simply can help you deal with life's challenges. When you have more mental space, you can respond to situations more clearly. There are also moments that require intensity and total focus. The key is to be aware of when to speed up and when to slow down. These practices work when they become habits, not one-time events. Start with one at a time. Try it for a few weeks before adding another. Be patient with yourself during the process. We're reversing years of conditioning. The goal is to live a more conscious and intentional life. A life where you have more clarity about what's important and more energy to dedicate to those things.